Good morning, February 1st. Another training hike today. Today I'm out off of Cheseboro Road in Old Agora, and there's a loop here, one of my all-time favorite hikes. It's a 10.25 loop. I'm pretty sure I looked it up last night. So it's kind of moderate, uphills, downhill, pretty mellow. And the scenery changes a lot. It's really cool. So hopefully I can show that, and we'll talk again. So I'll be heading up that trail, and I'll be coming back over around this bend, ending up here. But beautiful day. All right, first half mile done. Top of the first climb. This gives you a good view of what it's like out here. I'll be in the distance. There's more rocky cliffs, mountains. That's where I'll be headed. And then I come back along this canyon that goes along down below here. And that's the loop. And then the trail will loop back, and we'll end up coming back down that canyon. But here is here first. So if you wanted to, you could just turn right here and cut right back. Okay, about a mile and a half in or so, my stupid tracker paused itself. Probably something I did, but anyhow, this trail's dropping back down to the other side of the mountain here on your right. Beautiful. Again, somewhere 2 miles, 2.5 maybe. Can't really use my tracker because again I paused it somehow. I'll be able to check later on one of my other trackings. But doing well. Howdy, howdy, checking in. Just past the Ranch Center Trail, which goes up over the mountain behind me. And it's kind of a, if you feel like heading back, it's good up and over, back to the main trail. So today's going good. I'm not quite sure what the mileage is because, again, did something to my app. But either way, I'm a good 2 miles in easy, and probably closer to 3. Doing well. Got a almost full pack. It's 35 pounds. I actually weighed it this morning, and that is 4 liters of water and all of my gear except my sleeping bag and food. So it's pretty good, pretty close to what I'll be dealing with. So I'll check back in later. Kind of a fire road, and it goes up into the mountains up there, and then we will split off that to a more traditional looking hiking trail and begin our loop back. But what a great view, huh? So I'm finally at the cutoff. I forgot how steep that was. It's a little warm today, coming out of that canyon. But here I am. That goes over toward, I think, China Flats over at Simi Valley. Do not know, but I'm going to be heading up that way. And I'm off. Over the ridge, now we're going to drop back down to the connector trail, which is out here. We'll wrap around in that canyon and that goes home. So I'm about halfway here, about the 5 mile mark. So as soon as I find a decent place to stop, I'm gonna stop and rest, check the feet out, go from there. But from this point on, it's all downhill, all the way back to the parking lot. Okay, done my last turn, and I'm going to be going down the Cheseboro Canyon Trail, heading right down there. Quick lunch break. Well, I'm not going to eat, I don't think yet. I think I'm just going to wait till I'm done with the trail, but about halfway mark, wanted to stop and check my feet. I have a problem with my little toes. They curve in, so as I'm hiking, I keep stepping on them and rubbing on them, so I'm trying different things. Today I tried actually toe separator, so we'll see how it goes. I'm also trying a little bit of Vaseline on the toes to see how it works, but just trial and error. So far, so good though. Beautiful day. Absolutely dig it out here. If it wasn't so far away, it's about a 40-mile drive. I'd make this a regular part of my training or just coming out and blowing off some steam. So if you're ever out here, come on, chill it. Just got to dodge some mountain bikes. That's it. So yeah, is my camera acting up? Anywho, the last 4.5 miles now downhill. Had a cool lunch of Advil, electrolytes, and a protein bar. So this is beautiful though. Can't get enough of this trail. Those rocks up there on the mountain, on the peak. Very, very nice. Looks like this area got hit pretty hard with the last fires. I've seen it the whole trail. But as always, it's doing a good job of coming back strong. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so about a half mile from the trailhead. Almost close to wrapping up another beautiful day. And I'll check in at the end. This is really gnarly. All the fire damage down through this little ravine. Must have been really intense. Okay, final stretch. parking lot ahead. See Ladyface off there in the distance. It wouldn't be a new panoramic without a good picture of the Lost Virginies dump. All of that fill. That's a wrap. 10.13. I have to go back and double check. But either way, 10 miles. Good loop. Feet feel good. I'll do my Sunday follow-up hike tomorrow. And hopefully it'll be okay. Still feel like I'm on track. Had a beautiful day out here. Pretty much decided that I am going to be going out with trail runners and not going to do hiking boots this year. I just like the freedom too much, and they breathe very well. So hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye. Sunday morning, February 2nd. I'm out doing my follow-up hike from yesterday and practicing more video. See how I combine the two without being too long. So this is mostly street. It does end up over in the Channel Islands Harbor where I live. So I'll show more when I get around that area instead of here in the side streets. Good morning. Up there to power plant, and that's my turnaround point, so not going to get a whole lot of this on the video. Two miles down, there's the power station, so turning around, heading back to the more visually cool part, beach and the harbor. Three miles in, heading back toward the harbor, and as you can see, beautiful day. There's marine layer out there which stinks, so it's blocking Santa Cruz and Anacapa. But I had some coffee. Thank you, Moni and Olivia. Had Heavenly Cakes. And then I'm gonna head down, toward the point, rudder room, and then the harbor, and then go back. This is the first back-to-back day where I'm carrying full pack, and feeling good so far. Trying to be cautious, but big day, big part. I'm already planning kind of a graduation hike in a couple of weeks, back-to-back, something which would mean I'm pretty much ready for the trail this year, but no telling, it's a surprise. Coming into Oxnard Beach Park. So this right here is the turnaround point for the 5K in the Santa to the Sea. Oh, quick update, I guess. Okay, so I'm in Oxnard Beach Park. I had an issue with the left toe. Started acting up, getting a hot spot, and I'm like, well, I'll make it to this park and sit down. Couldn't even do that. So about half mile ago, I had to stop, take off my shoe, trim my toenails, and wrap one of the toes. I feels like I got it, but you got to pay attention to that stuff. Your body will tell you. So I'm glad I stopped. And then I just met Lori. She sees me walking and she's like, hey, what are you training for? So it's kind of cool because I wasn't advertising, and she did the JMT. Gave me some encouragement. It was pretty badass. The hiking community is extremely nice and encouraging. Okay, I hope the wind isn't screwing this too bad. But here's the entrance to Channel Islands Harbor. See Anacapa out there, Santa Cruz over there. I was hoping it'd burn off more, but still not a bad view. Over there, Silver Strand. 6 miles down, about 2 miles left. Heading back toward where I'm staying this weekend, dog sitting. So, gonna be a little bit longer than I planned on, but feel okay, especially after taping my foot, my toe, and doing well. Okay, a little quick side trip to my little floating palace. Pick up a couple of things and then I'll be heading back about 1 mile left till I'm back. The Rachel May. Okay, quick stop at the boat, get a couple of supplies, some Advil, because I'm coming on close to 8 miles and I'm sore. So that'll help, a little vitamin I. And so back to the house and the dogs, Super Bowl. So maybe one more video and we'll wrap it up. Okay, so a follow-up, 8.5 miles today, which gives me a total of 19 total, 10.5 yesterday. Sore, but I don't think any permanent damage. Full pack, 2 days, so I'm very happy with the progress. Yeah, again, working on some big weekend hike in a few weeks, so we'll see how that goes. But other than that, that's it. Talk to you later.